Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's Black Snorlax here. What y'all up to today? We are going to talk about today Pokemon again. Again. Yes, let's do this shit. Now, we're talking about fairy types today. We are talking about how should they exist or should they not exist. I mean, I'm not particularly a big fan of them, but they are pretty good in battle. The only things that they are affected by is poison and steel types. I mean, I guess it does poison pretty good because before Generation 6 ever happened, the only thing that poison types actually affected was grass types, which is, the least of all types that actually did affect. Most other types have either two or more, but only that. Only that one. It was only grass. So it's a big up for poison types. And steel types have, something else to be proud of too. Before Generation 6, only thing that was super effective against is rock types. Oh yeah, and ice types. I think that's it. Pretty much it. Now fairy types. So let me see something bad that happened to the Pokemon community. A lot of people have been hating on fairy types these days because they're fairies. You know they don't think they look right or they don't think they'll be good in battle, but they're effective against dragon types and what other types? The hell? Wait. Fairy fairies are more effective against dragon types and other shit. Who cares? But they are pretty good in battle, aka dragon slayers, which we are going to come to now. And we are going to go into another thing now, which is how they affect the Pokemon, the way that it looks like, a way that it changes the battle. It was 17 types before. I just got used to the shit. The shit fucked me up. Okay, it was 17 types. What? It was 17 types. I was all good with that. My favorite type is dark types, by the way, which I'm pretty not really ugh because dark types are suck against fairy types. That's the other one. Yep, that's it. For some reason, they haven't made a light type that goes to dark types. But either which, I don't care. We're talking about fairy types now. But there are some good things that done to the bodily formations of the fairy types. Other changes or whatnot. Clefairy, as you see on the screen right there. Clefairy was a normal type prior, but it got rid of its normal type attributes, or have it got rid of normal type attributes, and just made a normal fairy just fairy. I have to check out this, but I think it's just normal and fairy types, and which is only affected by steel and poison types. So, but this that kind of makes sense because its name is Clefairy. That kind of makes hell of a lot of sense right there. I'm surprised they didn't make fairy types in the beginning anyway. But, other than that, they got Clefable going on. But the weird thing is, they have not made Chansey or Blissey fairy types. Now, what's up with that? They look like the primary candidates to be fairy types. They're pink. They're other shit. They're pink. They're pink. They're pink. Fuck. Okay, now they're pink. They're pink move or whatnot. I mean, there are normal types, but who cares? But how can they just make fairy types in the beginning to go with dragons? Fairies and dragons, they really go commonly together in folklore and whatnot. I'm seems like they're kind of being like lazy about it in the beginning with the original typings. Dragonite being the only dragon type in there. With Dragonair and Dratini as primary forms. But there's some other things that we have to talk about. Now, are they going to a magical route going on here with the fairy types? They should do that because I'm a magic player my own self. Fairy types, dragons, it gets that epic feel going on with Pokemon now. It's the epical feel I'm not even sure that epical is even the word. I don't give a fuck, but I don't care. Now, epical, 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 epical. Sorry about that scare right there. Now, we must talk about something right here. Hold up. Hold up. And, and, and. All right. Now, Sylveon. The final, hopefully the final thing that's ever going to happen to the EV evolutions or evolutions for sure. Evolutions, whatever. And again, my favorite is Dark types. Umbreon's my favorite. My favorite Pokemon of all time. So I'm just saying Sylveon is not a bad Pokemon. But there are a lot of bad things that have to go with it. Like the way it evolves. High friendship. Now, doesn't that also occur with Espeon and Umbreon also? And also when Sabrina's, or not Sabrina, Serena's, Eevee evolved in the XY, show. It evolved into by high friendship during the day. That usually occurs to a Espeon. That's how an Espeon evolves. What will happen during the night? It will just become another Sylveon. Doesn't it just cancel it out? Do you have to give something else to it, like a stone to it while it evolves or something? Or like what ball you catching in the love ball, then it automatically turns into Sylveon no matter what you do to it, except giving it a stone? I don't know. But I have no objection to Sylveon being in the EV evolutions anyway. But I'm just asking that the Pokemon community or Game Freak would change the way how it will evolve because it kind of confuses me. Like when I try to play X and Y and whatnot, I'm trying to evolve it to Umbreon because I really love Umbreon. But when I try to evolve it, it turns into a Sylveon. I'm like, what the hell? It's night. What's going on here? What? Just stop. What are you doing? It pisses me off. But no objection to fairy types in general, but they need to change how some of them look. I've been looking at a couple of fairy types right now. They look like shit. Shit, okay? I'm just saying. For real, I don't know what's going on with the Pokemon community now. I just look at it and I just quit because every time when I go on there, I'm an old school player. I'm an old school player. Like my favorite generation is Generation Two, Johto region. I still play them games. Crystal. You might see that my gameplay is coming up. I'm sorry I couldn't get any commentary up there, but I'm kind of running low right now. So bringing it up another. Nah, I'll say that for the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing out my shits up here with my afro is my peanut brain. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching. Black Snorlax out.